How's it going, everyone? My name's Brandorkian. Now let's get dorky. So it is another day. I'm very happy that it is actually Thursday. It is almost time to have the weekend. So I am so happy for that because I am exhausted. But I did actually have some 10-kilometer eggs hatch last night in the middle of the night. My dog woke me up to take him out, and I checked my phone and I had two 10-kilometer eggs, so I recorded that. As you can see, I did end up getting a Snorlax. Now, I was super excited because it had, it can battle with the best of them, which means that it's, above 80% IVs, and then it had attack, defense, and HP that were like ready to go. And I was like, oh my god, this could be a perfect IV Snorlax, and then it was just really strong, which means they're only 13 to 14, which sucks. I mean, it's still really good. 13 to 14 is still amazing. I calculated the IVs. It's still a 92%, 93% IV Snorlax, so that's really cool. But it was a little disappointing that it wasn't 100% IV. But still, that was cool. And then I got a Smoochum. Obviously, these eggs were from the batch that, it was more likely to get Gen 2 Pokemon. I think that event has ended. There's no more Holiday Pikachu, so, I think that's over now. But I'm still hoping to get at least one or two more Togepi. I really need one with above 80% IVs, 80% IVs, so I can, evolve it into a Togetic. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll get something today, and we're about to head out to work, so I will see you during lunchtime. Okay, it is now lunchtime. I am obviously on break. I just finished my lunch, and I've just been hanging out here. I lured both of these Pokestops. Originally, I was thinking of maybe luring every single one, walking around with an incense on, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. It is a nicer day out today, but it is very cold. Tomorrow's supposed to be a nicer day and a little bit warmer. So what I'm gonna do is, today I'm just gonna sit here and kind of collect on these lures. So far I have gotten 2 Charmanders, which I'm happy about because I needed 10 Charmanders at the beginning of the day. I think I need about 7 now until I can get Charizard, until I can evolve my almost perfect IV Charmander into a Charizard. So I got a Bulbasaur, I got 2 Charmanders, nothing else really crazy. I did have a Nidoking run away from me on the Go Plus. I didn't even know that there was a Nidoking around. I was just driving to the local park here that I always play the game at, and then all of a sudden I look at my journal because, I like to see if I caught anything good on the way, and I see that a Nidoking ran away. I don't really need any Nido King or Queen or anything like that, which is actually funny because there was a Nidoqueen yesterday from one of the spawns that I forgot to talk about, actually, from one of the lures. It was a crappy Nidoqueen anyway, but that was probably the best thing I got out of the lures. But yeah, so I don't need Nidoking, so that doesn't matter. But I'm just gonna sit here, kind of collect on these Pokestop lures and just see how we go. Hopefully get some good stuff. I've been getting a lot of Rattatas and a lot of Pidgeys, unfortunately. Yesterday there was a lot less. I've been seeing a lot less starter Pokemon. I don't know if they're like slowly trickling down the starter spawn rates, but there's definitely been a lot less today than there have been on other days. Maybe that's just my shitty luck, but yeah, so I have currently, let me see, get these Pokestops because I didn't have all 9 eggs. So I'm gonna see if I get anything in terms of eggs here in the meantime. Am I gonna get an egg? I don't think I got one. Did I? Nope. So I have 2 2Ks, one's in an incubator. I'm not gonna incubate this next one right now. I'm gonna wait until my unlimited is free. And then I have 3.6 on all of those 5Ks and one at 3.7, but I did end up hatching those 2 10Ks, which I talked about earlier, at night last night. I walked like 2 kilometers. I was roaming and I walked 2 kilometers, so that's cool. And they were pretty good, I think. The Snorlax was so close to being perfect, which upsets me that it wasn't, but that's just the way it goes. Just my luck, at least. But hey, it's still a good Snorlax. And yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here, collect on these lures, and then tomorrow look forward to me luring up the rest of these. I hate using up so much lures, like like at a time, so quickly at a time. But at the same time, like, this is a starter event, and I do want to collect as many starters as possible, and the rest I can just save for Gen 2. I'll have like 36, I think, left that I'll save for Gen 2, or if there's another huge, awesome event there's more likely to spawn a certain type of Pokemon. But if not, then I'll just wait for Gen 2, and I'll use those on lures here, and probably in, you know, in the city, depending on how crazy it is when Gen 2 comes out. But we'll see how that goes. 36 lures is enough for Gen 2, I think, at least for the start, and they'll probably do more sales and stuff like that. But tomorrow I will do, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lures, and I'll walk around with an incense and see how we go, see if we get any really good spawns. And if I'm walking around for a full hour, I want to like really run down the incense, and then hopefully we'll get like a Charizard or a Blastoise or a Venusaur. I haven't seen any Blastoise or any Venusaur. I've seen a lot of Ivysaur, only one Wartortle, 2 Charmeleon, one which I caught, the other one I didn't get to in time, and then the Charizard which ran away from me. And then obviously a ton of Bulbasaurs, very few Squirtles, not a lot of Pikachu since the event, the Christmas hat event ended, and kind of moderate amount of Charmanders. But we'll see how that goes. And yeah, so I'm just gonna sit here and see if we get anything good, and if we do, then you'll see it. But other than that, I will see you when I get home. With the eggs, they probably won't end up hatching today, probably either tomorrow morning or possibly by the time I get home. I'll see if I'm gonna go for a walk later, and then I'll obviously update you on that. But if not, definitely look forward to those hatching tomorrow. And other than that, I will see you when I get home. It got really dark all of a sudden, and I don't know why. Come on. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway, because it's about to do this. So I completely forgot to mention that I was very close to level 30. I was actually gonna mention it this morning, and then I forgot, and then of course, right now I forgot. I wasn't trying to get to level 30 in a quick way. I have saved up a bunch of Pokemon. I actually have like, I don't know, like probably about 200,000 worth of experience I can probably get from evolving all the Pidgeys and Rattatas and Weedles and all that stuff I have, if I use a lucky egg. But I've been saving up. I want to get as many as possible. I have 1,000 Pokemon slots, so I'm basically going to see if I can get as many as possible, maybe even wait until they do another ×2 experience event. If not, then just until my inventory is basically full, and then I'm going to try and level them all up at once. But I forgot to mention that I was close to level 30 just naturally. At about 29.5, I was thinking of maybe just blowing through and getting to 30 in an episode and making a whole thing about it. But 30 isn't that huge of a deal, and I wasn't really sure how I was going to go about it. And I just figured, you know what, I'll let it happen naturally, and maybe, you know, they'll do another double experience event and I could like level up a bunch at once, maybe get to level 30 and beyond. Well, it just happened naturally. Right after I was done recording that little segment, I did end up getting level 30. Luckily I was still recording, so you can see I am now level 30. I need 500,000 experience to get to level 31, and so let's see what we hear. Will it tell you in the journal that you got to level 30? I don't know. No, it doesn't. But now I do have access to max revives. I got 20 max revives. I did get some lucky eggs, I think, some incense. I'm not really sure. I just kind of saw it quickly, but we can go back and show the recording. You can see probably right now, or just previously to this. I'm sure I got some lures, and I definitely got some raspberries, which is nice because I've been running real low on raspberries. I transferred 30, which was the biggest mistake I've ever made. I transferred 30 of them, and I shouldn't have, because they are super rare now. I only get like 1 or 2 every day. And so that 20 raspberries is definitely going to help. There's a new Pokemon spawning here, but so now I am level 30. Which means, from what I understand it means that now I can basically max out my Pokemon's CP to basically what the max of it is going to be. I'm not really sure if that's entirely true. I thought that was the case originally, but then somebody said that you can keep continuing to, you know, max out your character or your Pokemon CP after that. I'm not really sure. I think it might stop at 30, but man, it's just all Rattatas and Pidgeys. Anyway, but either way, I am level 30 now, which is pretty cool. Only 10 more levels to go, which doesn't mean much because it only takes 2 million experience to get to level 30, and to get from level 39 to 40 is like 5 million experience. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that long haul. But 40, you don't really get anything too crazy for it, and really the last item you get that's actually worth anything is these max revives, so that's cool. To be honest, you don't really even need potions or anything after that, or revives at all. Just get as many max revives as possible, and then you can just let your Pokemon die and then max revive them. But I mean, having the potion is still good. But yeah, so there you go, level 30, 500,000 experience, and I can get to 31. Honestly, with the Pokemon I have, I could probably get about halfway there right now if I used a lucky egg. But again, I'm gonna save that up and see if I can get maybe enough just around the time maybe they do another double experience event. That would be really cool, and then I could probably level up. If I can get all 1,000 Pokemon and a ton of Pidgeys, you know, continue with the way I'm on, I could probably level up to almost, I would say probably almost level 32 if they did a double experience event, maybe even past that. But so yeah, I also did end up getting an egg right after I turned off the camera. I probably should have just kept it rolling, but I have another 5K that I threw into a incubator, so we'll see how that goes, probably either tomorrow or the next day. But yeah, so that's basically it. I am now level 30, and I'm excited to power up some of my top Pokemon. In fact, maybe I'll do that right now. Let's see who we have here. Who am I willing to power up right now? Who's in the top? I'm definitely gonna power up my Jolteon, just because he is perfect IVs, and I am interested in seeing what his max is going to be. Plus 20. I also have a ton of Stardust, 281,000 right now after I just powered up that Jolteon already once. So he is good. Trainer level is too low to power up. That's why I feel like you can keep powering them up. But either way, 2,398. I'll do some more research and I'll get back to you guys on that. Let's see, Lapras. I do have some candies for you. Yeah, I'll power you up. Why not? I do have another Lapras, but it's not as good as this one anyway, so there's that. Gyarados has the worst moveset you can possibly get, which sucks. I don't have enough candies for you. Let's see, this Snorlax. I don't know if I'm going to power up this Snorlax or not. Let's see what Pokemon is here. It's just a Venonat. Let the Go Plus take care of that. Yeah, I mean, I did get this Snorlax recently. That is 92% IVs. I have to calculate this guy's IVs. Although, actually, I did actually calculate his IVs now that I think about it. I have another spawn, but it's not showing here. He has 91%, so it's 91 to 92, so I might just power him up anyway, just because his moveset's better, and moveset is obviously more important than IVs anyway. God, these last spawns have been horrible. Alright, so let's do Snorlax, and we will power you up. Let's see where we can get you. So you're 91% IVs with the best moveset, so best attack moveset. So I definitely think you're worth leveling up. And because I got that Snorlax this morning, I actually have enough candies to keep powering him up. Let's see what we got. 254. He's going up fast. 259. 2638. Blowing through my Stardust. Ooh, okay, so we'll get him to 2,732. There you go. He is definitely my top guy right now. 2,732. I'm gonna wait to power up anybody else. I definitely want to get. I have a Dragonite ready to evolve. I have a 96% IV Dratini. That when I do the big evolution thing, I will obviously evolve, to a really good Dragonite, and then I'll probably power him up as much as possible. As of right now, I only have 126 candies, so I wouldn't be able to power him up at all, but hopefully by that time I will have more. So yeah, that's basically it. Level 30, I'm happy to finally be there, but it's funny because I always was like wanting to get to level 30 because, you know, you get really good CP Pokemon at that point, and it's just really good. And but now I've been seeing like it's pretty easy to get to level 30 if you really like try hard for it. So it's not as rewarding as I feel like it should be, but I am excited to be here now to basically get every item you can in the game now. I can actually get max revives, which I am excited about, that I can start using those and saving up those. And just look forward to getting to level 40. So yeah, now that I'm level 30, we're just gonna keep on playing. I will see you later again. Yeah, bye. Okay, I am back now. It is the end of the day. I don't know how I didn't remember this. I think I knew it and somebody confused me. But basically, when you hit level 30, that is the point when CP of wild Pokemon can no longer change. So what I mean by that is, let's say you're level 29 and the max CP of a Snorlax you might find in the wild is 1900. But then when you hit level 30, the max CP is 2000. However, when you hit 31, again, the max CP is 2000. So basically, the max CP of a Pokemon you can encounter in the wild no longer changes from level 30 to level 40. Whereas if you're under level 30, it will. However, if you have a Pokemon in your, inventory, if you've caught the Pokemon from level 30 to level 40, you can still power it up higher. So, for example, my Snorlax is like 2,700, but when I get to level 40, I can probably power it up to like 3,200, 3,300 or something. So, basically, what you're seeing is that, obviously, I will never find in the wild a Snorlax that is that high CP, because it just stops at level 30. So let's say I might find a 2000, but there's no way I'll ever find one as high as a CP that I would get at level 40. So it stops at level 30 for wild Pokemon, but you can always keep going until level 40 for powering up your own Pokemon. So that's basically it for that. I kind of knew that. I think I had discovered that a while ago, but then I got confused with other people giving me other info, but that's the deal with that. So now, basically, nothing's really changed in terms of my Pokemon game. Level 30 still. I don't think I caught anything too crazy. Let me see here in recent. Yeah, just an Abra. I did end up catching a Wartortle after that, but it really sucks. It has like really bad IVs. And then a couple Bulbasaur and a Squirtle. I need 6 more Charmanders until I can evolve a Charizard. I've seen people that said that they've caught like multiple Charizards and multiple Venusaurs and Blastoises, and I've seen one Charizard. That's it, and it ran from me. I haven't seen any Venusaurs, any Blastoise. I don't know, I guess I just have shitty luck, but when it comes to eggs, my eggs are really close to hatching, 4.3, 4.4. I think maybe even probably, 4.41 and 4.36. So almost 4.4 on those 4.3s. But these will probably hatch overnight when I'm walking, depending on how much I walk. If they do, then I will definitely show you them in the morning time in tomorrow's vlog. If not, then regardless, you'll probably see them either in the morning or in the middle of tomorrow's vlog during lunchtime. So that's basically it for today. Nothing too crazy. Again, just trying to get some more Togepis, hopefully to get a Togetic soon. Unfortunately, the Gen 2 like increased, spawn of them coming out of eggs is over, but still have a chance to get some more starter Pokemon. I'm really hoping to finish off the Charmanders to get a good Charizard, and hopefully I find some wild ones as well. That would be really cool if I found some more third evolutions of the starter Pokemon. But we'll see how that goes. I will see you in tomorrow's episode. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like. Comment down below. Let me know how many starters you've caught, and if you've caught any of the, Blastoise and Charizard and Venusaurs, and how many you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay dorky.